how to wire a 13 amp plug. When you buy a 13 amp plug, it should have a diagram on the back of it. And the diagram is a simple illustration of where and which wires go where. So let's open it and wire a plug. So we unscrew the main bolt, the main screw I should say. Now you're left with the plug open. This here is to hold the plug in the wire in place, so that if you pulled at it, for example, if you had a drill or a vacuum cleaner, you wouldn't pull out the wires. So it's important that the cable goes through those. So I'm just going to loosen them a bit. Now we're going to start off with this one here, the fuse. This is where the live wire goes, and the live wire is usually a brown wire. So I'm just going to I've loosened that bolt, and I have a cable already set up, pre-prepared. You have there are your 3 wires. This is where the live wire is going to go into that thing now, and then you have your neutral wire and your earth wire. So the live wire, as I say, is usually brown, but it can also be red, and that goes in like so. Make sure then you tighten that bolt. It's a finicky little job, you know, but just take your time. The next thing is we put in the neutral wire. This is usually always blue, but sometimes it can be black. And this pops in there like so. And then we tighten that. And finally we have the earth wire. And the earth wire usually is kind of a combination of yellow and green. But it can sometimes be yellow, and it can sometimes be just green. And some appliances they don't even use the earth wire. But in this case we have it here, and we make sure that's in the hole, and then we tighten it. As I say, it's finicky, but now when we've done all that, we have to make sure that this is open completely, so that we can screw that down onto the cable to prevent the wires pulling out. So we just loosen that completely, put it on the ground there, move this to one side. I might have to loosen this one as well, ever so slightly. Now that might be enough. And we put our wire through there. Make sure they're all nice and pressed down. And then we get the other little screw there, and we screw it into this little plastic holder. It's messy, as I say, it can be messy. Just take your time, there's no rush, make sure you do it right. Now that's in, and it's nice and tight, so it's not going to pull out. Everything's in place, and then just put the top on, and then screw back that retaining bolt, and there you have it, all complete.